Who's ready to get a little bit better? You should comment, yes! Okay, let's have some fun today. Let me just challenge you. Listen, you were not made to be mediocre. You were not made to survive, to get by. But the reality is that 98% of the people living in this planet, they are living their life accidentally. They're living without a plan. They're getting by. They're surviving. They're settling for the life they have. They're settling. They're saying life is happening to me. And so I guess this is just my lot in life. I guess this is as good as it gets. Now, most of you watching this, you've probably pushed through some of that, but there may be some of you that are watching this that you need to be reminded that that is not the life for which you were created. There is greatness on the inside of you. There's purpose and destiny in you that is in nobody else on this planet. There's gifts and talents and skills and passions, abilities in you that are unique to you. Can other people do the same thing you do, maybe a little bit? But yeah, but there's something unique. Like the snowflakes, there's never two the same. Like there is not another person on the planet that's just like you. You were made to express greatness. You were made to express purpose and destiny. You were made to make a difference on this planet. And so how do you separate yourself from the 98% that are living accidentally? How do you become a 2%er? To go from the 98 surviving and getting by at whatever level to become a top 2%. How do you get there? Let me give you a word. Powerful word. Change everything for you, for your legacy, for generations. If you live with intention. See, those of you watching this, that you've already separated yourself from the 98, that's what you got. You got something that nobody else, the rest of the world doesn't have, and that is the power of intention. You are living with intention. You are making decisions. You are doing it with consistency. You are fighting for routine and habits and shifting your mindset, and you're doing it all with intention. I talk about the 5 framework, the 5 decisions that create sustainable transformation. Here they are really quick. Decision number 1, I take full responsibility for my life. Take back your power. So you got to do that with intention. Decision 2, I obsess about growth. I just felt it when my eyes went like I had crazy eyes. You know why? Because obsessed people are a little bit over the edge. They've gone a little too far, and I don't want you to dabble in growth. If you want to live with intention, you got to get obsessed about growth. Become the best version of you, who you were designed to be. Decision 3 is I pursue proximity and invite accountability. So you can't do that without intention. These are 5 decisions that will change your life. Decision 4, you make a decision to say, I will master my state, my mental, emotional, physical condition, moment to moment. I will master my state. Game changer. But you cannot do that without intention. And then finally, decision 5 is I make a decision. I choose to do the deep work. And the deep work is the who am I? Why am I here? Well, what's my purpose? What do I believe? What are my values? Who am I? That's the deep work. And so that's how you can exercise intention. That's how you become a 2%er. Everything I do, coaching and bringing these videos to you and in my community and in my masterminds, in my one-on-one coaching, in the events that I host, everything is framed around those 5 decisions because they will inevitably create sustainable transformation in your life if you do them with intention. Now, what takes you from 2% to 1%? How? Like 1%. The top 1%, like 98% are living accidentally. To get into the 2%, all you have to do is be intentional. But what is it that gets you from 2% to 1%? A magic little word. consistency. Check this out. The work you do to get into the 2% is no different than the work you do to get into the 1%. It is that you are doing it consistently over time. How much time? Lots of it. The rest of your life. Like, you do the right things, and then you do them consistently over time. It's a little magical thing called the compound effect, because these don't even have to be drastic, radical changes. They can be small changes, small choices, small actions done consistently over time equals dramatic results. And so, whoever you like in this world of personal development, growth, achievement, I don't care if it's Tony Robbins or Gary Vee or Mel Robbins, there's all kinds of amazing people. Do you know the work they're doing at the level that they're at is no different than the work you and I are doing at the level we're at? They've just done it consistently over a wee bit more time. And so identify the right things. I just gave you 5 things, 5 decisions that are the right things to do with consistency. And then make a commitment to do them consistently over time. And sometimes it's hard, like if you're not just taking those 5 that I gave you, which you totally should, how do you know what the right things are to do with with intention that you can do consistently over time? There's another word I'll drop in here. Sustainability. Because whatever you're going to do with intention, do it with a mindset of sustainability. And sustainability means I am able to do it with consistency over a long period of time. See, we're not talking about consistency over a week, consistency over a month. No. We're talking about sustainable transformation, which means I got to do it consistently over a long period of time. And so, who wants to be a 1%er, huh? Who wants to be 1%, not just 2%? See, if you're sporadic in your intentionality, it's not going to be lasting change. But if you can do it consistently over time, hello to that 1%. And when I say who wants to be a 1%er, some of you got on this video and you're like, I want to be in 1% of the income earners. Guess what? I didn't really talk about money, but I did. Because if you do this and you do this with an overall frame of sustainability, you will inevitably make a whole lot more money than the 98% who are living accidentally. Everybody say, I refuse to live accidentally. I know we're not in a room, but like you could say it out loud right now. Like if you're walking down the mall, listen to this in your earbuds, just say it out. Say, I refuse to live accidentally. Because when you get intentional, everything changes. And that's what I want for you. I don't want you to live feast and famine. I don't want you to live in survival mode. There's greatness inside of you. But you're never going to release that greatness without operating in these principles. And so maybe today you could make a decision to say, what's one thing I could do with intention and commit to do it with consistency and sustain it over a long period of time? What's one thing I could do? If you're feeling engaging, drop it in the comments and say, here's the one thing, the one action that I'm going to take to start moving towards. Because you don't get into the 2% by being intentional for a week. But this is where I'm going to start my journey into that 2%, heading toward that 1% with consistency, because you got to change the world. In fact, you should start right now. You should get off this video right now and go out there and give your greatness to the world, because somebody needs what's on the inside of you. Do not hold it back. Go out there and give it away. I love you guys. Have a great week.